Alright. We should be live? I think we're live. Let me just make sure we're live. Yes! We are indeed live, baby. We are indeed live. How is everyone doing today? I'm doing okay. There's a lot of stuff I want to talk about today. There's a lot of stuff. So, apparently, I don't have to fix my car today. I'm going to wait till tomorrow to do it. So, that's why I have time to stream tonight. Let's just say that in real life stuff I was planning on in real life stuff to happen and it didn't. So, yeah. It's happening tomorrow now. So, that's why I'm streaming tonight. Hi, Literally Real. Welcome to the stream. Hi, Hertz. Welcome to the stream. TOT relaunch was wild. Oh, yeah. I just have no... For anyone that plays TOT, tell me if TOT is back up. Because I'm going to be doing some LL PvP while I wait. Hi, Wizardo. Welcome to the stream. Hi, Faro. Welcome to the stream. I'm going to be doing some PvP. I don't know what team to use. But there's actually a lot of stuff I want to talk about. I'll use my support wheel team, because I like using that team. So yeah, I'll use my support wheel team. Alright. We're back yet again with another fantastic stream. Oh yeah, Raider Rabbit, we are indeed back. Hi, Super Avocado. Welcome back to the stream. Hi, Gone Fishing. New LL teaser drop. Yeah, I actually seen that. It wasn't, like, it was cool. It was a cool little LL teaser, but not as much as I thought. But yeah, it was just a nice little teaser. I saw the TOT remodel. I do like the TOT remodel. It looks cool. TOT's not back up? Aw, it sucks. If anyone wants to battle me, my Roblox username is rblx/fan28. That's my username if y'all want to join and battle me. I'll do a few battles. I'll do a few battles. I'll play a little bit of the event. I'll try to hunt a little bit, but I am all the way down to 12 boost tokens, so I only have 12 boost tokens left. I used like 70. I got some good stuff in the event. Is my sound even on? Oh, my sound is on. I'm on minimum volume. Okay. So looking at the team, yeah, support wheel is a great bring here because there is a Wobelisk. So we're going to bring that to prevent any of the hazards from going up. Gotta watch out for Lumala. Lumala can set up and can sweeten me right on the fly if I'm not careful. And depending on the set, that thing could be dangerous too. Harvest set can be good too because I can set up and then hit it with a counterpoise or parasitize. But Harv is a good bring. I kind of need it for the Helvetic. Okay. Helvetic's kind of one of the Loomians I did not want to see today. I did not want to see any Helvetics today. I'll bring you for that thing. Tatab I didn't want to see either, honestly. Bring you the Stop El Iguana. Oh, I gotta bring you... Oh yeah, you could Stop El Iguana, so I don't have to use Tatab. Although Tatab can be good for the Faraglyph. Or do I bring Stratosaur for the Faraglyph? You can actually live a hit from Tatab even while in the Sulpersh form. So I could use that if need be. Thing is, I can't make heads or tails of his team structure. I think let's have Luminami. We'll lead with you and try to get Barbs up early. Hopefully he doesn't lead with Faraglyph. TNT is a modern strategy of screwed up proportions. Agreed. I think I played it for a solid 10 minutes. Yeah, oh yeah, it got pretty laggy to play. Led with the Tata, not necessarily ideal. I do have a Harvest Sect, but... I have an interesting play call I can make, actually. You know what? You're not going to Jungle Jetsu. Jungle Jetsu doesn't exist as a move. Oh, you're ranged! He's a ranged Tatab. So is he Boots Tatab, or is he another move on it? I don't know. All I know is I gotta layer a Barbs up. So, okay, he has... Well, I know that he's that set. So that's good. I know he's that set on Tatab. I know now that he's that Thriving Pace. So yeah, he's not Boots. He's not trapped into moves. Barter. Although Thunder Orb on Harvest Deck really doesn't matter too much. So, you know what? That's actually fine. Being paralyzed on a Harvest Sect actually doesn't matter at all, though Tatab's gonna be bulkier. Splitting Headache doesn't do much to me either, so I'm going for a Parasitize to keep myself healthy. Plus, if he goes to the Ferroglyph, I can hit it with... I have counterpoise as well, so the slower speed from Harvest Sect's not going to matter anyway. Because I have counterpoise. Switches into Wobblisk. Wobblisk comes on in. Wobblisk comes into Barbs. Takes a hit from Para. It will do around this much, I think. Yeah, it does around that much. Now back to full health. He's a health amulet on the Wobba. I don't want Icicle Traps to come up. I'll just go Infernix. Infernix is the best play to go for. Yeah, Wobba Goat. Yeah, Wobblisk is a goat. But hey, he doesn't have Thunder Orb on his Tatap to slow anything else down, so that's good. Icicle Traps come up. That's fair. That's a fair play. I could even keep the Icicle Traps up. I could just go for a Draco Beam. I'm going to go for a Draco Beam on Chartiki. I'm going to try... It tried the relaunch. It didn't work, though. You're going to the Chartiki, aren't you? Oh, no, you go to Eliguana. Oh, it makes sense. Yeah, Eliguana. I won't lie. I kind of forgot about Eliguana. I won't lie. That's still decent damage. So he's not a ranged defensive Eliguana. Good to know. He's not ranged defensive. I'm going to take a Flash and Flea in the face. I don't want to go into Beneki and get Icicle Trapped on. I'm just going to burn up. He's probably going to just Mudslide himself as well, but I want to get rid of hazards. I don't want to deal with them. And then I'll just Dissipate out, honestly. Oh, he has Landslide. So he has Landslide, which did 0 damage. Do I have an Air type? Do. No, I did not bring the other guy. I'll go for a Dissipate. So if he's Landslide, he probably doesn't have Mudslide. If he has Landslide on Eliguana. He Flash and Flees, perfect. A Milkshake procs. That's good, I like that. Fernix's Power Napper? Yep, it does. Sharp Claws of Sidrigon is kind of like Cosmere Unleashed. It's a slower, but more setup variant of Cosmere Unleashed. Uh-oh, this thing is bad, actually. Okay, this thing could actually be a little scary. I've never underestimate Lumala, and the reasons why I don't, because every time I've underestimated Lumala in the past, I always paid the price. So, I'm going to be very careful. Sorry about that, my mic fell. I ripped my mic out by accident. That was not ideal. It's because I have my phone charging on my desk. There we go. That should not happen again. Okay, we're back. So, Lumala is scary. He just switched. Good. He just switched. Wobblisk? Yes, I want it Wobblisk. Good. Wobblisk takes some hits. Yeah, Cosmere Unleashed is better for extra damage, but Obsidian could work because it does have Drudge. I don't want to take a hit on Harv. Harv is good to keep. Harv is pretty good to keep. I kind of just want to go into... I'll go Munchwheel. If he has Icicle Traps, he probably doesn't have Earthquake. Ice Hammer comes up. Oh! He does have it. Okay, well, he does have Earthquake. He does have Earthquake. At least I think he does. I'll throw a Poison for the road, then. I think I have enough speed to outspeed this Wobblisk. It depends on how much speed it has. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Probably is Earthquake. But no, he plays Barbs up. So Barbs is up. So, no, he probably doesn't have Earthquake then. Would he? Or would it be Luster Loot? All I know is I can clean up the Barbs. So he has Icicle Traps and Barbs. Driving Force, Ice Hammer. Those are his moves. So, before he does any Driving Force spam, I'm going to go for a cleanup. Yep, he went for Driving Force. I'm back to... I'm gonna be at around the same health I was earlier. I can't allow him to get any free chip. I think the reason TOT is delayed is not because of the bugs / unfinished, but instead it's due to some people's save files not being carried over. Oh yeah, that's brutal. Having your save file gone is not ideal. Now, do I go for the counterpoise, or do I just go back? You know what? I'm just gonna go back. I'm gonna go back into Munchwheel. You go for Driving Force, you go for Driving Force. And I can just get a layer of Barbs up. And for another Ice Hammer, well, I'm going for a layer of Barbs. Well, I'm going to go for a layer of Barbs and put some pressure on the rest of his team. Yeah, Support Wheel is so good. Barl, thank you for using this set. This is actually a good Munchwheel set. An actual good Munchwill set. Okay, he gets Icicle Traps for the road to stop Baneki. Even if he goes into Eliguana, I'm staying in. If he goes Eliguana, I'm staying in, no matter what happens. Although those Icicle Traps, no, I should have cleaned up predicting Icicle Traps. Because now he's going to go TOT, knowing he can get away with this. Oh no, he did go Eliguana. Okay, well, we just go for... Well, we know what to do then. Well, we know what to do. We know what to do. Okay, he just rejuvenates. So, alright, that's fine. No more Icicle Traps. Geez, cleanup is so reliable because it only uses 50 energy. Like, it only uses 50 energy, and every team uses hazards now. Another poison. Here we go. Flash and Flee, probably in the TOT. That did a lot of damage because it critical hit me. Guys are sleeping on Ancient and Spirit type. He switches into Helvantic. Aw, that sucks. Yeah, this Loomian's going to suck. Helvantic is going to suck. Okay, Helvantic's going to suck. I'm going to have to find a way to outplay this. The biggest thing that scares me is the Primal Slash play into Harv, because I don't have heavy armor to protect me. So, if I get Primal Slash predicted here, this could be bad. Ancient Bug is worse. Is a worst Fire Spirit. I mean, Fire Spirit's pretty good if you have the bulk. Ancient Bug? What does Ancient Bug have? I'm going to Parasitize because your Primal Slash ain't going to KO me. If you're stuck into a move, you're not clicking another move. I just keep clicking Parasitize because Parasitize is the freest move of all time. So he has Lumala, Eliguana, TOT. Yeah, okay, I know what he has left. Eliguana, Lumala, TOT, Helvantic. I know his final four. We're in a pretty good situation here. There's Eliguana. Eliguana comes in, and guess what? I can do something funny now. I can do... Oh yeah, he is mixed defensive Eliguana. I can tell. Well, we can finally show the Baneki. Yeah, Bug... Yeah, we definitely need a Bug Roamer. He rested, that's fine, that makes sense. I'm gonna just go for a... Oh, this is the Quicksand variant. I'm just gonna Magnify. I'm gonna Magnify because something else is gonna switch in. He switches. If it's Lumala, I'm gonna trap him. Oh, yes. I know what to do here. I can make this death with Lumala very painful. And honestly, I'm perfectly fine with that. If you go for a setup move, you're in trouble. Because you're trapped, and there's nothing you can do about it, buddy. Oh! That's a free knockout! That's a free knockout! You love to see it. That's a free knockout. Yeah, I'm very nimble, so he must be smart nimble, not very nimble. You love to see it. So, bye-bye, Lumala! Get on out of here! You get to save my Clutch plushie. He can't even go Helvantic, because if he goes Helvantic, he loses that too, because I'm Clutch. I could save this for Eliguana, although Eliguana can landslide me. That is his only play he can make. And I can punish TOT with the very toxic Harvestic play yet again. I want a Brawler Electric type. Yeah, we need a Brawler Electric type. He did go for Splitting Headache. That's a nice play. That actually did a lot of damage, too. Okay, I did actually do a lot of damage. I'll go for Para still, though. If I go for Para... Yeah, Para keeps me alive, so it is the best play to go for. Problem is my team is heavily carried by Harv. I almost just ripped my mic again. I almost just ripped my mic open again. I don't know why. I've been doing that a lot recently. I'll go for Counterpoise. I should have just went for Haro, but actually, if I went for Haro, I would have been dead there, actually. He definitely has some ranged attack on his TOT. He definitely has some ranged attack on his TOT. No! He's gonna predict me. No! He knew! He knew! He knew! Counterpoise again. If he switches, he takes hazard damage. Nice, I got the hit all it lived. Bruh! Bruh moment! Oh, bruh moment! Fire Breath. Don't think about it. Splitting Headache? Yeah, that ain't KOing me. I just need to make sure that his Helvantic doesn't get into the game for free. We have a winning endgame here. Munchwheel can KO the... We have a winning endgame here. Even with Harvestic dead from the Helvetic. I have Clutch Plushie still active. I could save Infernix. There's kind of no reason to save Infernix, though. No reason to save Infernix. Infernix kind of loses to the other two Loomians anyway, so if catching a KO here would be nice. Nope. Critical hit, of course. Another critical hit. He has 2 critical hits. I just want to remind him that he has 2 critical hits so far. So that's not ideal. Oh god, I just realized this could be... If Quicksand does not OHKO Helvetic... Oh man, this does not actually KO, we're screwed. This better KO. Thank you. I was about to say, if that didn't... if that didn't... there would be... I would have to heavily reconsider the team choices I've made. And Landslide does not KO me. Unless... It depends on how much range attack you have. But yet, we come out with a W. The game tried! The game heavily tried to make me lose, but it didn't work. Let me just spam quicks. I'll go for Life Drain, so I can stay alive from a Landslide. Life Drain. Boulder Blast, Pine Shot, but yeah, that could be huge. Once if there's a loaded dice item in the game, that would actually be nice. So would Landslide actually KO me? It would have because of a crit, of course! See? I outplayed the critical hit. Take that, Loomian Legacy! That's what you get! That's what you get, Loomian Legacy! Woo! That's what you get, Loomian Legacy. Loomian Legacy tried! It tried so hard to screw me, but did not work. Alright, Draft Legend, let's do this. I have ranged attack on it, but it's mainly there to trap something in. I originally had Landslide, but if I could trap something like a Harv or a counter in, it could deal extra chip damage. An extra chip is more valuable than 90 power Landslide. So the different take of a typical Harvest X set. Speaking of Beneki, or Beneki, not Harv, I meant Beneki. Alright, Beneki's gonna pop off in this battle. I'm gonna need it too. Tatub, yeah, I'm gonna bring Tatub. Does he have any hazards? No, but I can place hazards on his side and it can work. And I'll bring you for the Garlash. Oh, I gotta bring you though for the Sherbot. Sherbot PvP uses a Sherbot, not really shocking anyone. How do I play the Sherbot? Infernix can deal with it. And Infernix can deal with actually quite a bit of its team. Stratosaur's not good because, as you can see, electric, hit me super effective while under thunderstorms, electric. So yeah, definitely not bringing Stratosaur in this battle. I want to bring Infernix so bad. I just don't know what Loomian to replace. Harv can be good. Harv can be really good with counterpoise. Plus I can Haro the Plasma. Maybe I do leave Munchwheel behind in this battle. Yeah, it has a lot of electric types, but against the Plasma, if I can get a layer of barbs up, put pressure on the rest of the team. Plus I can poison something, which that could be high impact. No Tatub's bad. I think no Harv is the play. I think if I do no Harv, that should be the play. That's going to be a big mistake, because I'm going to have no priority for his Beneki. I think that's going to be the play call I roll with. Doing any double battles? I need to learn doubles first. Perfect. I got the Plasma Fleet I wanted. Plasma Fleet on Munchwheel, I hope. I got the Plasma Fleet on the Munchwheel, which is perfect, because I'm mainly just here to set up a layer of barbs and put pressure on the rest of the team. And you click Dissipate, so something is going to take some free damage. You love to see it. I don't think Sherbot can even come in. If Sherbot comes in, it doesn't do much. There's Beneki. Beneki can do a decent chunk of damage. Oh, it's melee. It's a melee Beneki. It's a melee Beneki. Good to tell it's a melee Beneki. Do I have Frost Beam on you? How much melee defense do you actually have? You have... No, you should be able to live, because you are restrictive armor. I know this is a melee Beneki, I can tell. Melee Brawn Boost, that's what it is. Yeah! Timber Thatch is a powerful move, though. Do I try to bait a move and go in my own Beneki? I'm gonna try to bait a Timber Thrash here. I'm gonna see if I can bait a Timber Thrash here. Yes, I got him. I baited the Timber Thrash. Now I can go for a Feral Blast and get a bunch of damage on the Beneki. Even if I lose Clutch Plush in this exchange, I get to keep Luminami for the Garlash. That'll be the plan to go with. Yes, I forced a switch. Forced to switch back into Plasmoth. We know that you're not... We know that you're not the other set. I wish I quicksanded it, but it's fine. Personally, don't want to get trapped by Pestilence, so I'm just going to go into Infernix. Infernix can come in. I have Milkshake. I probably should not have gone Infernix, because if it clicks Pestilence, then Provoke. That could be bad. Yeah, it only has 73 melee attack, but with a minus defense boost, it can do a lot of work. He pivots again. He pivots again. Back into Beneki. If he goes back into Beneki, I'm going back Luminami. Because a Earthquake into Timber Thrash does not KO me. Yeah, melee Beneki has some good matchups. It's just... It's very hard to use because Adorable only impacts the Loomian that Beneki switches in on. It doesn't impact the Loomian that switches out. So it is a tricky Loomian to use. There's Joltooth. Joltooth's actually not ideal. Joltooth actually is kind of scary for this team. Because it can hit Earth types. I'm going to go for a Draco Bane. Is it a big mistake? It's a big mistake. I misplayed. If he doesn't go for Primal Slash, I'm fine. If he does, then we're screwed. I tried to stay in. That might have been a misplay. I hope I didn't misplay. I think I did, though. I think it might get me. Joltooth might get me. Oh! I got him. I got him. And no flinches either. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Joltooth, because I'm actually a smart Infernix. Despite being Power Napper, I have smart on my Infernix, so I have a lot more offense on this one. There we go. It's because Dream Teams is broken. Dream Teams and Soul Burst do not work that well. Also, 32 people are watching the stream. Thank y'all very much. Garlash is in. Could go for the Venom Slash Predict. Do I care if he does that? Do I care if he makes the Venom Slash Predict or Venom Chomp Predict? No. Luminami, let Luminami do its thing. Even if it goes Beneki, let Luminami do its thing. He did make the Venom Chomp Predict. Yeah, let Luminami do its thing. Never mind! I get poisoned! I see. Okay. Now I gotta be kind of careful, because Beneki could be a little concerning. Do I predict Beneki coming in? No! I misplayed. I tried to make a read and it didn't work. The thing is, we should still be okay. We have TOT. TOT has a pretty clean endgame if I play it well. Thunderstorm has ended. I should have Flash and Flay. That was dumb. Yeah, that was an unnecessary read, yeah. That read was bad on my part. I could go with the support wheel. Do I get another layer of Barbs up and try to stall the Venom Chomps? Okay, we know that he's not Boots. So we know where he's not Boots on Garlash. Honestly, I want to put more pressure on the rest of his team. I don't care about Garlash being alive. I can threaten it out with Kata. And I know that he's not Noxious Weeds. So I have a plan. Get Barbs up. Plasmoth comes in. Alright, Plasmoth comes in. That's fine. Plasmoth comes into Hazards. I can get a layer of Barbs up. If he goes for Teardown, do I poison it? I honestly just think I go for... Oh yeah, Munchwell has poison now, Convex, so yeah. He's not Choice Slot, so I know my Totem can outspeed. Biggest question is if he has Teardown on Plasmoth or not. We get to see. You have Teardown on your Plasmoth. You have Jolt on your Plasmoth, which does 0. Oh god, I did 0. I did 0 damage, so... We know that he has Jolt, so good to know. Haven't been on this game in months, so I'm watched. Yeah, it's been a bit. I want to go... I feel like he's going to go for the Zip-Zap play, but I want to keep Infernix alive. I think I just Aqua Jaws. Hit it. Hit the thing. Yes, he dissipated. I made the right play. Lots of damage. And I think Plasmoth is done. Unless he has Hazard Removal, Plasmoth is done. Yeah, that's where I have the Aquajaws play. Just 4 fire types. Not necessarily Plasma, but hey, it worked. There's Beneki coming in. Beneki is a little concerning on this go-around because Earthquake is looking pretty good. I don't think he has the other move, though. So we know that this is melee. I can go into Beneki. Do I go Beneki and then get it with Feral Blast? Thing is, I don't want to lose my Clutch plushie. I'd rather go into something like Tata and then just Jungle Jetsu it twice. Oh yeah, it could be Mudslide. It could be Mudslide. He went for Poison. Okay, so he's Poison on his Beneki. He's Poison on Beneki. Good to know. Poison on Beneki. I can go for a Jungle Jetsu. Jungle Jetsu's the best play here. I don't want him to go Sherbot. I think he might live 1, actually, so this is a little concerning. He could actually live 1. Nope! Because I got the crit! Finally! I got a critical hit! And now I think he's going to go Sherbot and go for Jetstream. Sherbot into Jetstream, I think, is going to be his play. Or he goes Garlash. Which, if he goes Garlash, I think I could sack Lumi. Yeah, I could sack Lumi. I don't think Luminami's worth keeping. Luminami, you did a good job. They should redesign the redesign before they release it then. Yeah, Tata redesign is coming out, actually. Yeah, Luminami can go down. I know this isn't a specialty boots Garlash, so I can force it out with Tata. I'm just going to go for Timber Thrash. There's no reason why not to. It's the safest play. Plus, I feel like Garlash is going to stay in this time, because he knows that he can't switch in and out and in and out and in and out and in and out. So, yeah. I wonder if his Sherbot is Globe item, or if it's another item. That's something I'm not sure about yet. Why can't we talk in Roblox? Oh, it's because Roblox sucks. That's why. I'm excited for a Vesperado remodel. Yeah, Vesperado remodel would be nice. Also, welcome to the stream, Feed Boss. Welcome to the stream, Bullet. I do like the Tata remodel, honestly. Yep, as expected, the last one is Sherbot. Are you a Globe item? I feel like he's a Globe item on Sherbot. I feel like he's Globe. That's at least what I'm feeling. I'll go into Munchwheel. I want to save Tata, because Tata could still be good. Oh, he could be Gust on Sherbot, actually. Does he have Hazard Removal on his Sherbot? It could run it. He could run Hazard Removal. That is a play call he could go for. I'm going to go for a Poison. I don't think it gets Thunderstorm back up, because the layer barbs get rid of them. Yep, the barbs get rid of the Plasmoth, so no more Thunderstorms. Job all done. I think I even get another turn. Yeah, I get another turn of Health Amulet. So this forces Sherbot into a move. Unless he's Globe. He could be Globe on Sherbot. Are you the Globe set? You are not Globe. Meaning that, yeah, you're over Globe. Unless you're set up, which you could be. But I have a Clutch plushie, and a Tata with boots, and an Infernix who could live a Jetstream. So, we're looking good now. He goes for the powerful Out of Order, does a decent chunk. I go for the Poison. Sherbot is now on a timer. The support wheel will come in clutch. Nicely done. Gonna go for a Aquajaws. I think he's stuck into Out of Order now. Nicely done. Support wheel coming in clutch. One more Aquajaws and a Poison tick, and the game is over. I should have Primal Slash. Oh, with the Helvantic. Oh, on the Joltu. I knew you were trying to predict that electric play, so I was just like, what if I stay? And I didn't have a switch, so I was just like, should I just stay in and hope I get a free KO? I took the simple play out. Alright. Water and Hines, you're next. GG's. Actually, I don't care about remodels as much. We absolutely need move. Yeah, we do need move. We do need some new move animations. We haven't had some since 2023. Alright. We have the two. We got Nautilus the Knockout, Luminami, Eliguana, Lantor. It's a very interesting team. Problem, there's a Helvantic. Helvantic is never easy. Gonna bring you for the Gargolem, because I feel inclined to. The good thing is I have the speed TP to outspeed 8 speed TP's Gargolem. So, that's good. That's good. Stratosaur's terrible in this match, even with these two. The Minami's great, because Flash and Flee spam is always great. Bring you, and yeah, that whole Vantic's gonna be so tough. Bluetooth looks cool. Yeah, Lumi's good here for Land-Torch. Yeah, it's good for Land-Torch as well, and it's just good for free Flash and Flee pivot on the Knockout and Nautilus. I could go Infernix to Draco Beam. I am Mudslide, but it's just... Oh, but no, I got Baneki already. So yeah, I can use Infernix. But if I bring Stratosaur, I can block Mudslide. I'll be fine. Do I just lead Munchwheel? Yeah, I lead Munchwheel. I lead Munchwheel on... Oh, no, because he has Mudslide on his Gargolem. No, that was a dumb play. I should have brought Stratosaur. I sold. I should have let Stratosaur instead. I'll poison the Knockout. Yeah, I'll poison the Knockout turn 1. He's probably going to go for a Shadow Box, so I'm going to get the timer started. Oh, he just Vital Jab turn 1. Did a lot, so he is a Watcher Knockout. Good enough, so he's Watcher Knockout, but he's now on a timer. Yeah, Knockout can absolutely pop off. It's a good team matchup for it, actually. I'll go into Lumi. Alright. I don't know if this Luminami will underspeed this one. It actually does a lot. Yeah, this... Yeah, Knockout's pulling in some numbers here. But I do have a Poison on it. I can now go for a Flash and Flee. I don't think he had a Plant type. So Flash and Flee is looking very free here. He switches, saves it for later. Did he go into Nautilus? He goes into Gargolem. Alright, Gargolem's in. I can go for a... There's actually a couple plays I can go with here. I can go into Munchwheel and force a... There's a play I could force here. I could Aqua Jaws the Gargolem, but I'm doing this for this play intentionally. I kind of want to force the Harvestect play, honestly. It's an interesting play call. I go into Harv and I set up the +6. It is an interesting play call I could go with. I'll go Lumi. I don't want to immediately clean up. I know, but I don't know if that's the play. If I go, I want to see if I can get Harv in now. Harv, Harv, Harv. Oh, that's perfect. So that's a free turn for me. That's a free setup turn for me. Free turn of Health Emulate to get Munchwheel back. I'm actually just gonna set up a layer of barbs and see if you have... See if I can scout Mudslide. Okay, he places Icicle Trap, so I go for Cleanup. Okay, I just go for Cleanup then. I don't take any risk. I get back to full health with that. He was expecting me to switch, so that's why he did that. Yeah, it has Braum boost. It's a different variant of Harv. Okay, yeah, we just both removed hazards. Yeah, neither of us like hazards at all. Neither of us like hazards, if you can tell. Neither of us like hazards. Aqua Jaws. For some free chip. Free chip. And a melee defense fall is nice, too. Driving Force does nothing. I really want Harv on this turn. Okay, Infernix is fine. Infernix works. Infernix works here. I can go for a Draco Beam for damage. Thing is that Infernix is the last Loomian he wants on the field. Reason why I'm going for the Draco Beam, because it's my most powerful attack, and he has a bunch of ancient types that can switch in. So that's why I'm going for the Draco Beam play now, and not the Fire Breath play. I'm going to be risky. Okay. That works. I mean, it was still the best play. Jeez, that did a lot of damage. Okay, so this is do or die Land-Torch then. So that means this Land-Torch is do or die then. We know now. Hard swap Harv here or not. I don't need to make that hard swap yet. I don't have to reveal Harv. The thing is, I don't have to reveal Harv. I'm going to keep that a mystery for now. So I don't he's Wildfire Land-Torch. I can tell from the play. Nautilus comes in. Alright, now I might be considering. Oh, this Nautilus tough, actually. This Nautilus has Mind Drain and the Wise ability. I think I just go Munchwheel and throw Poison. I just throw Poison again. Let's support Wheel Cook! Get a Poison and maybe even a layer of Barbs, too. Or I can just go back in Phoenix after the poison. That could work too. He does go for Mind Drain, and it does a crit. Uh-huh! Yeah, I see! Your goggles, then. Okay, good. Well, we know now. We know your goggles now. Yeah, that's goggles. I didn't think he was gonna Mind Drain, honestly. I thought he would do another play. He's goggles. Ow! Goggles boosted Mind Drain. Alright, I see the tech there. I just Draco Beam again now. The good thing is I know what set you are on that. So you're forced to switch. Back into Gargoyle. Oh, that's good, actually. I like that. I like that play. Alright, I like that play a lot, actually. I'm gonna go for the Dissipate play here for free. I don't think you have Earthquake. He's 10 to not... Okay, you went for Driving Force. Again, I don't want to reveal Harv. I want to reveal Harv, but I also don't want to reveal Harv. If Harv comes out here, then it's fine. I don't want to reveal Harv if I don't feel like it. The Necky. Just get a Driving Force again, or get Icicle Traps up or something. I don't know. I'm going Phoenix. So if he goes for Hazards, I can get rid of him. Yeah, and Necky's not really a Loomian. I want it revealed there. Pretty much given Gargoyle free HP back. Yeah, it could be good in doubles, honestly. I think Nautilus has a good shot because it has Bane of Haste. That is true, actually. It does have Bane of Haste. Oh, he went into it. Oh, no, he went into Land Torch. So Land Torch comes in. I go into not Munchwheel. We go into Luminami. Anytime a Land Torch is in, we go Luminami and click the funny Flash and Flee button. I mean, there's no reason why not to click Flash and Flee. Even if Land Torch stays in, there's no reason why not to click Funny Flash and Flee. Yeah, Nautilus can be pretty good. 36 people are watching the stream. Thank you all very much. He switches out back into Gargolem. Gargolem is back in. Like, it's weird. It's awkward and weird. I'm going to go back to Montreal first. I know I could just go Harv, but I don't want to reveal Harv. Because if he has Mudslide on, like, his El Iguana, I want that Stratosaur play to stay hidden. Is TOT really still cooked? I don't know, honestly. I have no idea how to feel about TOT. The relaunch, let's just say the relaunch today really did not go well. And as much as I want to crap on the developer team on the relaunch, I can't. They have been dealing with death threats from the community. And honestly, this community can suck sometimes. I'm just going to say that right now. This community can really suck sometimes. Death threats for a Roblox game is horrible. Those are the biggest lol cows of them all. Guys, what's the person of that Munchwheel? Farrell's, that's Farrell's Munchwheel set. He's trying to get some, he's getting a little momentum back. His Gargolem, yeah, I should have just went Harv. I probably should have just went Harv. It's just, you know, I probably should have just went Harv. It's just, you know, I want... It's a mind game. I don't wanna, but I could've, you know? I'll Fire Breath in case he switches into, like, something else or something. Okay, yeah, I made the right play. Boom! Nice damage. Driving Force to force me out. Good thing is every time they get forced out, it's powered up for HP. Alright, now that Munchwheel is revealed, let's do something else now. Now that Harv is revealed, let's hit him with the play. What's your favorite Pokemon? Hold on, let's see who he brings in. Knockout. So Knockout comes into the game. I have Haro, but it's not that good, honestly. I don't know how much speed you have on your Knockout. Do I just go for a Brombus? I kind of just want a Para to stay alive, honestly. Actually, you know what? I'll just Haro. I want to see what you do. I'm going to Haro. That's a lot of damage. Vital Jab. He's assertive. Uh-oh, he's assertive. Okay, so he's an assertive... He's assertive on his Knockout. He's assertive Knockout. Okay. Does he have Quick Punch, too? Let's see. He's assertive. Oh, he's assertive. Oh, that sucks. I can hit him with the counterpoise play at +2. That should be enough to get him. If not, then I'm kind of screwed against Gargolem. I'm screwed versus Gargolem now. That was a sell, Joshua Star. That was a sell and a half. That was a sell and a half, Joshua Star. Joshua Sell 77. Oh my god, your final roost. Did I just lose Luminami too? Oh no. Oh my god. I got teched so hard. I lost 2 Loomians from that. I already lost the battle. I already lost. At least it's into Gargolem. But look at all the HP it got back. I'll magnify. He's just gonna go for Driving's Force, though. Power of Tech got me there, I know. Driving's Force, I don't even have Clutch Plushie anymore. And he just spams Driving's Force over and over and over again. It's over, we lost. Yeah, I lost. I can't win anymore. I have to stay in and do this. Oh, he's just gonna go into knockout and win with that now. Nope, he stayed in. I actually hit Aqua Jaws, so that's a start at least. That's at least a start of something. But he just gets the spam Driving's Force for free now. At least hazards are not up. I really did not want Infernix that play. I didn't want Infernix that play at all, honestly. I'm just gonna wait. I need my energy back. So Gargolem, Knockout, Nautilect. It really is gonna depend what his last one is. His last one's Helvantic, we're cooked. His last one's Helvantic, I know it. I know his last one's Helvantic. He's playing that Helvantic play, I know it. I know he's playing for that Helvantic play, I know it. I just know it. Might as well Life Drain, because there's really no reason not to. I have to make this play. He's not going to get hazards up, at least not yet. I would at least get back to full health. Back to full health? Tales of Terraclaw? Yeah, that would be a interesting game. Tales of Terraclaw. Punch Wheel's back. Okay, so now that I got the weight off. But I don't have that Clutch Plushie activated. I don't have Clutch Plushie for the Helvantic. I know his last one's Helvantic. I know it. Why would he not bring Helvantic in this matchup? He has Helvantic as his last. I know it. There's Knockout. Knockout's back in. Knockout dies in 2 hits, though. I don't think it dies from a... Oh, God. It's down to Draco Beam actually hitting. It's down to Draco Beam. Oh, God. All right. Draco missed. Oh, no. He just Quick Punched. Got my Milkshake procking. I did not Draco miss. You love to see it. But now I just let his Nautilus get free setup now. I just gave his Nautilus free setup. If he goes for that. He does go for that call. Okay. Sack Munch. I don't want a Sack Munch Wheel. I don't want a Sack Munch Wheel. But I think it's the play. I just don't know what he has left. I have to sack you. I have to rely on the Baneki win and hope with whatever I have. I know he specs. He's Splitting Headache. Okay, so yeah. I lost no matter what happens. He's going for the Splitting Headache play. I lost no matter what now. I don't think I win at all. Yeah, I don't think I win anymore. Because, yeah, Draco Beam is not enough to KO Nautilus. Not enough to KO Nautilus. Did he go Gargolem? Okay. Battle's not over yet. Battle's not over yet. Battle's, funnily enough, not over yet. If I go for the Baneki play now, if he clicks Driving's Force, he's giving me free HP. Okay, he got Icicle Traps. Okay, there's actually a shot, guys. No, Faro, there's a chance. 50 people! Oh my god! I think that's the most I've ever gotten on a stream. Thank y'all very much. Oh, please get Clutch Plushie, please. Oh my god! I got clutch plushie. I got clutch plushie. Hold on. Hold on, everyone. Non-select comes in first, though. It goes for splitting headache. Do I go for magnify first? Oh, it's down to one play. I'm gonna magnify first. I have to magnify first because Feral Blast I know is not enough to KO. There's a chance that gets rid of my clutch plate. His last one, if his last one's Helvantic, we lose anyway. I have to make sure I at least get rid of non-select this turn and hope that my Infernix and my +2 Baneki cleans up. Feral Blast, KO's non-select. Is his last one Helvantic? If his last one's Helvantic, it's over. Yep, it's over. Yep, it's over. Your boots. Your boots. Your boots. Pain! If I had Luminami alive! If I had Luminami still alive, I would have actually had a shot. I knew it. I knew his last one was Helvantic, too. We all knew his last was Helvantic. Come on. Maybe you missed Primal Slash somehow? Oh, it never misses, though. Yeah, it's over. Very Hyper Harvesting? No, that would never work. Because it never uses its energy stat. Yeah, that Land Torch messed me up. GG's. Yeah, that Land Torch messed me up. Now, I should have kept... The thing is that even though the Land Torch did mess me up, I should have kept the other guy alive. I should have kept Harv alive and just went into Luminami. It was a misplay on my part. It was not... I misplayed with it, so it didn't really help matters either. Primal Slash cannot miss. I was just coping. He has a Scampy. Oh. No, he has a Scampy. Okay, he has a Scampy, so we lead with you. No, he has everything else for it. Oh, he has a Scampy. Oh, no. Okay, TOT's still good here, because I can use it for the Lumi. Maneki can be good as well. Borealis is horrible. I kind of just want to... Luminami can be good, but also not really at the same time. Oh, I need it for the Eruptodon. Never mind. I need it for the Eruptodon. Flasher Flea is free other than the Nevermare, though, so I could do that. Will he lead Nevermare? Even if he does, I don't have anything for Nevermare. Okay. Unless I go Yo and set up spam, but I don't do much to it either. I'm gonna lead you and hope you don't lead Scampy. That's gonna be my play call. Let's hope I didn't sell turn 1. Venolin turn 1. I did not bring Stratosaur for the Venolin, meaning it can spam poisons and poison barbs. And Mudslide hazards, too. Oh. That might be fine, actually. The heavy shackles ain't ideal, but it's surprisingly not the worst outcome in the world. That's surprisingly not the worst outcome in the world. So do you have Mudslide? Yeah, I knew it. Misplay by Joshua Star 77. I'll go for... Do I go for Brombus? Do I Haro? I'll Haro. Into Protogon. That's my prediction. That's not a good day for me. Rough day from Joshua Star. Oh, brutal. Frostbeam predict 2. Yep. Oh my god. That's a rough start for me. Oh my god! Oh my god! I already lost! Everything's just falling apart! He switched. I get a Timber on Borealis. Okay, at least I get to hit Borealis. Look at the bright side. I get to hit Borealis for a lot of damage. Get out of here. I don't care that I lost Tatub. Borealis being dead is massive. Oh, I get to stay alive. I stay alive for a turn. If he goes Luminami, he's trying to bait the Luminami play if he goes back. I don't care. I have to hit it. 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 Have to hit it. Just hit it. I don't care. Lose Tatub. I have to hit it. Oh, that's a lot of damage. Oh, I wish it was enough, but it wasn't. Are you very nimble? I hope you're not. Okay. Got him! Let's go! Scampy did nothing. You love to see it. Yep, that was so predictable, but it worked out, so I don't care. I still got to deal with Luminami, though. But, hey, it could be... Oh, it could be way worse, though. There is still a Venolin I got to deal with, though. What if I just go Luminami on No, if I do that, it's going to be that Nevermare play. The play in a Never... And here comes Never Crits. Here comes Never Crits. Oh no, here comes Never Crits. Do I just hit Never Crits once before it bolts up? That's the only play I can go with. Oh, Pertagon comes in. That's at range. Range, so I don't have a range tank. I'll just Slash Inflate. I can live with Thunderstrike, right? He only zips that. Okay, I live because it's Lumi. Lumi lives because it always does. Oh yeah, I know what he has. He doesn't have Nevermare. Flash and Flee is free then. Flash and Flee is indeed free then. Okay. I know what I could do. It's just, how do I play it? Do I go Munchwheel Barbs? I could go Munchwheel Poison. I think going Munchwheel Aqua Jump. No. He's always going to go Venolin now. He's always going to go Venolin. I mean, if I get a layer of Barbs up, though, I could force the... I have a plan. Crit again. Yay. I misplayed. I should have just went into other guy. Instead, I went into this, and he clicks Mudslide. I could spam Aqua Jaws, though. Despite being slow, I get to spam Aqua Jaws, even though he has a Health Amulet now. There's a Mudslide. He just spams Mudslide and Poison now. At least he had Aqua Jaws, so that's good. I hit one. One's hit. I'll go for another hit. No! I misplayed. Lumi. Oh! I get to hit Proto. He only gets a melee, so it's not the... It does get... What? Oh, yeah, I forgot the set. It click zips that. Yeah. I wish I threw a poison off. Yeah, that was not ideal, Josh. No, it's not a sniper. It was the right play to do that. Just don't go Venolin and we're fine. Okay. There's still a chance. There's still a very small chance. The chances are very small, but there's still a small chance. I have to Magnify, and I have to Life Drain. That's the only play call I can make. That's the only play call I can make right now. Clutch Plush, I swear, if this freezes me, I'm gonna go Ballistic. Looks like we're gonna have no Ballistic Star 77s, thankfully. He's gonna switch into Venolin to try to stay alive, I think. He does go into Venolin to try to stay alive. I get a Life Drain off, though. It does no damage. Even on a crit, it does no damage. Like, how does it do so little? It just does so little. And now I can't break through Luminami unless I go hard. Luminami is gonna win again. Lots of damage, though. Rejuvenate? Nope. Oh, so close. We were one turn off. It might not be over yet, but yeah, it's not looking so hot. I'll go for a Braum Boost now. I got the Braum Boost up. Does he go for a Rejuvenate? He does go for a Rejuvenate. Okay, this battle's not over yet. This battle's actually not over yet, because he knows that I have the other set. Doing it again. Braum Boost again. I got 2 Braum Boost up. Okay, hold on, guys. Poison? Muck Blast? No poison, please. To be fair, poison doesn't matter that much. I'm plus 4. I'll Para now, because he might switch this turn. Harv's gonna have to do it from here. Harv's gonna have to clean up. I hope he goes Lumi first. I really want Lumi in first, personally. Illuminami play first would be nice. No, he went Protagon play first. Protagon play. Dart burst. Paris the best play. Paris the best play here. Okay, I think I made the right play. I think I can live one. Nope, I don't live one. I can't break through Illuminami Protagon anymore. That's a GG's. Darn it, that sucks. I think the play that wrecked me is the TOT freeze is what wrecked me. Let's do one more battle. And then I'll do some hunting. Yeah, it was a Goggles Protagon. I could have maybe read it, but the problem is that I don't think counterpoise from plus... I needed one... I should have went for one more Braum boost. And then counterpoised it. That's what I should have done. Didn't work. Okay, his team is exactly like mine. Well, who wins in the mirror match? I don't know. Who wins in the mirror match? I have no clue. All I know is that Sober Stratosaur is not ideal for my team. So, we need to find a way to beat that. I gotta bring my Stratosaur just for his Stratosaur. Oh, no. Baneki can be good, too, but no, not really. Pharnix can live a hit. No, it can't live a hit. Pharnix. Oh, no. I gotta bring you. I gotta bring it for... Do I just stay weak to Stratosaur? Yeah, let's stay weak to Stratosaur. I won't get swept by Stratosaur, don't worry. I won't get swept by Stratosaur. Right? I'm gonna get swept by Stratosaur. I know what's gonna happen already. Alright, Munchwheel via Munchwheel. So, we're both gonna click Poison. Yeah? I'm gonna Poison turn 1. Problem is he knows that this is Support Wheel because he intentionally made this team. So he can make a play off of good knowledge. He didn't do that, though. Instead, he just lets his Munchwheel get poisoned. Okay, well, this is truly a mirror match so far. This is truly a mirror match so far. This is truly a mirror match so far. I'm actually going to go for a layer of Barbs on him. I know he has Munchwheel for the cleanup play, but I have a devastating play I can make. Barbs into... Will he go Barbs too? Oh. Oh, God. This is literally a mirror match so far. This is mirror match 101. We're at this point in the game where we're trying to poison stall each other. We're at this point of the game where we're poison stalling each other. I'm going to do something different, though. Do I, though? No, I'll just clean up. We're both gonna clean up. God dang it. We're both... No, it's not a stream snipe. At least, I don't think it is. I'm gonna clean up, I think. We both cleaned up. I mean, that is the best play, and that's the truth. We're in the play. We're just stalling each other. We're stalling each other out. This is so... This is ridiculous. I want to keep Munchwheel alive because of Stratosaur. I'll go for another layer of Barbs. I feel like he might switch because he doesn't want to risk his Munchwheel. He doesn't want to lose Munchwheel. I feel a little bit more inclined to, though. I hate this. I actually hate this. Okay, is he stream sniping? I don't think the Barbs play was the right play there, honestly. It's literally a mirror match. If he cleans up again, I swear. I feel like the best play is to switch because the poison eventually takes you out. Right? I don't know, though. Yes, okay, so it's finally no longer a mirror match. It's finally no longer a mirror match. He's going to go for a burn-up to remove his hazards. I could go for a poison on the Infernix. And you know what? I do not hate that decision. If he gets rid of hazards, he's going to have to pay. Did he go back Munchwheel? Wow. 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 If you could tell the TOT devs one sentence, what would it be? I don't really want to say anything. It's one of those things where, you know, whatever happens, happens. I'll go for Infernix. Alright, Infernix is in. There is a play call I can make here. There actually is a really good play call I can make here. I don't know if I should do it. I really want this. Oh, I'm going to make a play call here. It's at the risk of Infernix getting poisoned, but I'm willing to do it. Darn it! I missed anyway. Bruh. Did he miss? Yes! Deserved! Deserved! Deserved because I missed! Okay. Fire ref now. No! Come on! Oh, come on! No! Really? Oh, really? Really? Alright. I just got owned. I'm getting owned here. I swear, if he goes back Munchwheel, I swear. I actually hit my Draco Beam. How much does this do? Oh, come on! Oh, it's so close. Oh, he just dissipated. Okay. Okay. I just wasted his milkshake, so that's fine. Who's getting Draco Mist? Not yet. Lumi comes in. We know what's happening here, so I might as well just make this play call. Even if he Radiant rushes, I know what play call to make here. Alright, there's Flash and Flay. I pivot out. Alright. I don't know why he dissipated there. He just took free chip on Infernix, which is something I'm willing to take here. Tata? Okay, Munchwheel comes back in. Oh, that's good, actually. I like that. I like that play call a lot. We get to see if you have Harv as your last now. We get to see if you have Harv as your last Loomian. I'm curious, would he have Harv as his last? If he does, Poison is the best play. But if I make the wrong read here... Munchwheel doesn't live the hit. Harv. Tata. Oh, come on! Give me a break, man! Poison again. Fine. Poison again. I'll just throw another poison then. Fine. Because you're going to throw poison too, I think. There we go. I hit poison on him. He'll probably go for poison too. Yeah, poison, poison. Harv, Harv. It's Harv, Harv. God dang it. Oh, how many... 80% of this match has just been us mirroring the moves. Might as well go Munchwheel. There's no reason why not to. We're both going to make that Munchwheel play, aren't we? Yep, we both made the Munchwheel play, didn't we? Oh my god. Dang it. We both made the Munchwheel play. Oh, darn it. Alright. Thing is my Munchwheel is so much lower in this battle. I'll go into I can't go Infernix. He's gonna throw poison predicting me. Barb. He went for Barbs too. Oh my god! We're doing this again! We're doing this again, guys. This is reminding me of those stall versus stall matches where all that people do is click knockoff because they can't make any progress. That's what this is reminding me of a little bit. Those stall versus stall matches where all that people do is click knockoff. This is the ultimate mirror battle. This might even be its own video. It's a pretty entertaining battle so far. Oh! He tried to make a different play. He didn't make it, though. He tried to make the poison play, but didn't. So I'm in an advantage. That's good. He has to clean up this turn. Alright. Tatab? No. What if I go Loomian? No, I can't do that. I have to go TOT. Both TOTs are poisoned. I wish I hit that poison on the TOT, but it's fine. Barbs are up. Okay, so he does get barbs up. Okay. I would have Timber Thrashed so bad. Oh, I would have Timber Thrashed so bad. I actually want to Timber Thrash so badly. I want to get rid of his Munchwheel. Munchwheel is a good Loomian to have gone. What if I just Mudslide? What's stopping me from clicking Mudslide? Even if you go Harv. Okay, so we legit brought the exact same Loomians. We legit brought the exact same Loomians on both sides. So his barbs stay up. That's good. His barbs stay up. His barbs get to stay up. I'll go for the Harvestech play. So, if this is legit a mirror match, then I know what to do here. Yeah, the Mudslide play coming in clutch. That's why I have that 5th move option. You never know when it'll come in handy. Luminami, Infernix is in a good position if I play it right. Braum Boost is up. He's going to try to go for the counterpoise play. I'll just Draco Beam. I'm probably going to miss. Let me guess. I'm going to miss. Oh, okay. I get Milkshake proccing anyway. I might be in a good position here if I hit this. Well then. Instead of no Infernix, this is just how it is. The Joshua Star RNG strikes again. Not really shocking anyone. It shouldn't shock anyone. But, yeah. That's the Joshua Star RNG. I don't think he's going to flash and play. Oh, Top comes in. Crit again! Stop it! Okay. I want a Frost King TOT so bad. Go TOT so I just hit it. Okay, Munchwhill's not the worst, actually. He's gonna clean up. He's gonna clean up the hazards to try to stay alive. What if I just hit it with a Thunder Chomp? Darn it. I knew it. Like, this... I should be so far ahead right now. I should not have a TOT poisoned. Like, the thing is, my TOT should not be poisoned. And I should have Harv dead for TOT. Instead, I might be... I don't know if I'm losing, but it's even. I'm not T-chomping it because it's clicking poison. Yeah, it's clicking poison. I can't allow it to click poison. I can't allow it to click poison. We're back to this part. Now it's another waiting game. Let's do this again. I'm not clicking poison. Neither of us wants to click poison. Neither of us wants to click poison. He switched. TOT? TOT's in. TOT doesn't want to click poison either. Oh, he could Mudslide the come in actually. He could Mudslide me actually. He probably he has Mudslide, yeah. If my TOT has Mudslide, his TOT has Mudslide. So yeah, that's how it works. I shouldn't have placed barbs up. I was dumb. Oh, nice. I got him. Now he's trapped in the jungle. He's trapped into the jungle play. I can now go for a Braum Boost. How low is Infernix? His Harv comes in. Although my Harv's in a way better position than his. My Harv's in a better position than his, though. Even if he outspeeds me. Which, no, I got the outspeed. So bye-bye Harv. Harv's dead. I got the Harv dead after all. Okay. Okay. We're kind of cooking now. He still has his Infernix and Lumi that I got to deal with. There's the Lumi now, but there's a layer of barbs up. I could go for a para for free damage. I just go for... Braum Boost again. I'm doing it. I'm going to play risky. You go for Flash and Flay. That's the best play to go for. Oh, he Wave Record. That's good. That's actually really good. And I didn't Daze either. I didn't get Daze either. Let's go Harp. Let's go Harp. I think this is going to be my last battle. And then I'm going to do some PvP. And then I'm going to go to Jolly Village. Oh, Totop's dead. Totop's dead. Totop's dead. Alright, Totop's dead. Oh my goodness, Totop's dead. This is an insane mirror match, although despite the bad RNG, everything has switched around all of a sudden. There's Lumi. And Lumi's HP is staying relatively stable because of the layer of barbs being up. I don't think this KOs Lumi, but I don't take much from Flash and Flee, so it's not a bad play call to go with. There's Flash and Flee. Yeah, did a decent chunk, but not enough to KO. It's literally going to be the Infernix play. That's literally what this game's going to be down to. It's going to be down to the Infernix play. But do I care about the Infernix play? I don't care about that. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Infernix. So Infernix is dead because I'm at +4. Wow, Harvestect is cooking. Brawn Boost, Counterpoise, Parasitize, Harvestect. That thing can cook. That thing can legit cook. Parasitize is the best play. I might just get a Harvestect sweep. Does get the poison off, but the poison really doesn't matter. I think we're looking good here. Parasitize KOs the Montreal. Bye-bye. Wow! That was a 5-0 sweep from Harv. At least that's what I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be a 5-0 sweep. Wow! That was... That's the battle. That is most certainly the mirror match of all time. I mean, 70% of the plays in the first 3 quarters of that match was just us repeating the same move on repeat. So, that was kind of funny. That's it, GG's. I hope you guys enjoyed this video of the most epic mirror match of all time, and I'll see y'all all later. Bye-bye! Yeah, I'm gonna make that its own video, because that was actually kind of funny. That should be a video. 43 people watched it live. No. I'm not leaving. That's just for the video. That's just for the video. Don't worry. Don't leave. We can still do a couple things, I think. How's the other game going? Oh, wow. Seahawks are destroying the 49ers. Jeez. 49ers do have the ball, though. Alright. Did I get my daily boost token done? Let me see. I need this. My dog is kind of homeless. Let's go. Let's do this. I was going to bring some hyper offense. Oh, you're going to bring hyper offense. Oh, that's cool. Bullet. There is actually something I do want to say. So, Bullet, I did a showcase this morning. And let's just say that I've fallen to the dark side. You're not going to believe what I just did. I used semi-stall. I used 6 bulky things and a specialty boots Helvantic. I used semi-stall. I know, Counterpoise Harv is so slept on. It is actually so slept on, I agree. That thing can cook. Oh boy! Okay, just kill me. Whew. I did it. Oh yeah, I already got my thing done, so we're good. King behavior. So yeah, I've fallen to the dark side. I have used semi-stall. I went 2 for 2 in the showcase too, so it worked. I'm not that good at using stall. I don't know why. I'm not good. I'm usually a hyper offensive player that relies on attacky attack. You'll know what I mean? Let's do some hunting. Down to the final 12 boost tokens to my name, but I might as well do some hunting live. I got some cool stuff off stream, so I can show y'all some of my finds after this. I've been a stall user since 2017 Pokemon McBronze. Stall is funny but boring. It depends on the way the person's playing. Like, there's playing stall to win, and then there's playing stall just to stall. Like, there's 2 sides of the equation. I've seen people stall just to try to survive, and then I've seen people in situations where they should just attack and win, and they would be in a good situation to win, and they just stall you out with poison. You know what I mean? Like, there's 2 different sides of stall. Stall is, it's a matchup fish. Yeah, it is a matchup fish, because if any Loomian sets up, you're in trouble. You gotta play very carefully, unless you're using one of the ignorant Loomians, which is pretty much just Wobelisk. And Sinogre's fine. The problem with Sinogre is that it gets overwhelmed over time. But the thing is that unless you're using an ignorant user, setup can just destroy you. And that doesn't even mention the fact that there's just a lot of offensive things right now that could beat a lot of teams. The stall I was running, I think it was a do-nothing stall team. It was Picolio, Luminami, Infernix, Wiki, Gargoyle Defense. It was a do-nothing stall team. And then I just had Specialty Boots Helvantic in the back. And then I had a restrictive Shield Maraith with Shatter and Fade Away. So yeah, the thing is, Picolio is the showcase Loomian. But if I were to add a Loomian on that team, it would be Teclipse. Teclipse over Picolio for Vesperatu. For the Vesperatu matchup. And also, Teclipse is just the most annoying Loomian in the game. And it helps with the rest of the team's weaknesses. So yeah, I used to do nothing stall team. For probably the first time ever. I used stall before. I don't think I've ever used a do nothing stall team with one offensive thing. Like, I had Helvantic in the back in case, because, you know, Helvantic's actually good and that kind of specific semi-stall, but still. I was thinking Venusaur on the team, actually. I was actually thinking Venusaur, but I went for Helvantic instead because I wanted to run Boots aggressive, and I wanted Zip Zap. Zip Zap was ultimately the reason why. I don't have Zip Zap to do damage. I have Zip Zap so I can pivot out of a bad matchup, so if I could lead with Helvantic if I need to, and then Zip Zap out. Teclipse is so underrated. Yeah, Teclipse is still annoying. That thing causes mayhem, Teclipse. Teclipse can do some crazy stuff. Icicle Traps, Barbs, Poison Barbs, Banana Split. I could try that. The problem is that every good team has 2 or 3 forms of hazard removal. All my teams have 2 or 3 forms of hazard removal, and every good team has at least 1 or 2. Removing hazards is a huge deal. Like, the hazards game is so important. Like, even if there's teams with 3 hazard removals, people still bring their hazard setters just to force hazard removals on the field and overload them. Like, that's how important the hazard game is. And that's something I've learned by playing LLPVP a lot. I used Gargolem at defense a lot in the last 2 years, and something I've learned is hazards are OP. Get them up and let them do their work. Like, I've legit had games where Gargolem defense literally just carried games all by itself, because I had a layer of barbs up and a layer of icicle traps, and then I just spammed Driving's Force. So, yeah. It used to be really good when Venilin was the main Mudslide Loomian. It's more so I will punish you if you try to remove my hazard. Exactly. Like, that's the kind of counter game that everyone plays with against hazards. Same with me. When I play with hazards, if they want to remove my hazards, I try to punish them. If it's the Crackalola, if it's Venilin, if it's Infernix, I always try to punish hazards. If they want to remove my hazards, they're going to get punished. And sometimes it's fine for them to remove hazards if one of my other Loomians are in a good position. Imagine a Loomian that resets hazards once per match if they get removed off the field. That would be a very powerful Loomian. Yeah, you get hazards up and then you go straight to Dragodine, click Peace of Mind once, and then it sweeps. I can't tell you how many times I've had that situation happen. I get hazards up, I get Dragodine in the game, 1 Peace of Mind, game over. Game over. Like, Soulburst Dragodine is... I haven't seen anyone use Soulburst Dragodine, but that thing is still another monster. I think the reason why I don't see it as much because it really only works on Banana Split teams. So even without Banana Split, it works very well. Even without Banana Split. That thing is a monster. Yeah, it blocks Teardown with Staunch. And it blocks Mudslide because it's an air type unless thunderstorms are up. I used it in the past, but I found that Soulburst Imperior is better. The thing is, Soulburst Imperior is faster. But Soulburst Imperior does sometimes lack explosiveness. Its stab moves do more than Dragodine's, but Dragodine can also be a lot more exclusive, and its Dark Air is a lot better offensively. Even with the good coverage Imperior has, its coverage moves don't often hit as hard as Dragodine's Dark Air stab. They both have their strengths and weaknesses. I'm a Beta Haste guy. Why go Banana Split if you could go Wind Dragodyne? Yeah, Wind Dragodyne helps too. Very nimble Wind Dragodyne actually outspeeds very nimble Zulong. And it outspeeds very nimble Imperior too. Plus, Dragodyne actually has usable bulk, so it doesn't die that easily. Imperior dies in one hit most of the time. So that's... I don't think Soul Burst Imperior is that nerfed. I feel like it's still a good... I feel like if people knew how to use Soul Burst Imperior, it could be like a Gargolem attack light with coverage. Except it has the coverage to actually hit Lashent, and the stab moves to hit Luminami. I mean, it's faster than Gargolem attack. Its Dark-type moves hit harder than Berserk Gargolems. It's just that its coverage moves are weaker. No, they should not give Soul Burst Imperior Shadow Sprint or Preemptive Strike. They should not give it that. No way. Make it weak to priority. Give it at least something that it's weak to. Yeah, Lumi cannot swap into Dark Surge, but Lashent can. Lashent cannot switch into Imperior, though. Especially if it's Brawn Boost setting. Because, yeah, Imperior can also set up Brawn Boost and then just run Primal Slash, Lunge, and then Gnarly Gash. Like, it legit. Those could be the only 3 moves it can run, and then it sets up a Brawn Boost and win. Like, if it gets a Brawn Boost up for free, it's game over on the spot. That's another thing. Imperior's Brawn Boost is a lot more explosive than Dragodyne's Peace of Mind. The only reason why Dragodyne's feels more explosive because you get more explosive after a KO. Oh yeah, you have Deja Vu as well. Sorry for the crit Frost Beam on Luminami earlier. Oh, it's fine. It happens. Loomian Legacy RNG happens. It happens. The thing is, with Metro, it does have one set that makes it work. Its secret ability is actually pretty underrated because of Lumian's like Lashent and Tyrex's petrifying abilities. If you could switch in on one of those abilities, you get a free +1 or +2, and Metronet doesn't even have to set up after that. So, Metronet does have a good niche, but I agree, it's definitely weaker than Dragodyne and Imperior right now. Especially since it doesn't even have Totemized stats, while Dragodyne and Imperior both have Totemized stats. Yeah, it gets handy too, yeah. In its normal form, Imperior has handy. Wait, so could you run a Barbs Soul Burst Imperior? You set up Barbs while it's in its normal form, and then and then they think it's a hazard setting lead, and then you Soul Burst and then just take a knockout? No, I'm not saying that Tyrex is underrated. Tyrex is not underrated at all. Tyrex is pretty powerful. It's still very powerful, and it's one of the most used Loomians in the game. It didn't get usage at the start of Season 4 as much, but ever since Gargolem attack got banned, Tyrex's usage skyrocketed. Tyrex is still very good. Yeah, base 4 Metro is better right now because of its ability. I agree, Corey. Is Gremlin even good at PvP? I want to use mine PvP-wise. Oh, Gremlin is... okay. Gremlin isn't great, but Gremlin does have a couple interesting sets. It has the secret ability set. You can either use Bulk Up, Quick Punch, Rogue Assault, or use Specialty Gloves or Specialty Boots with the SA. Or you can use a pure robust defensive Gremlin with Sharp Edges, Poison Barbs, Slap Down, Vital Jab, Slumber. You can even run a different move instead of Slumber. You can run Luster Loop to heal HP from Spirits. There's a couple different ways you could run Gremlin. And Gremlin's a Loomian that will never be the star Loomian, but it is a Loomian that can do a lot of work in supporting the rest of the team. Both in singles and probably in doubles as well. Nope, TOT did not bring back the old theme song, unfortunately. I don't think so. I don't think Nimble Gremlin with Sharp Edges is as good. You could maybe use it if it's a... You could maybe use it, it would be fine. But you lose a lot of power if it isn't Sharp Claws. And you lose a lot of bulk without Nimble. That Sharp Claws Barbs. I mean, you could run Barbs on a Sharp Claws set. If you don't want to run Setup and run Barbs instead, you could do that. I mean, that option is there if you want it. It could be a nice surprise, kind of like how that Send-Off Land Torch was. Thank you all for joining the stream, by the way. I think it's the most viewers I've ever had on a stream, which is awesome. Wearing gloves, barbs, and semi-stall. Gloves, barbs, that's interesting. It's always good to have barbs as an option. You never know when that move can come in and save a match. TOT is very promising, but it sucks that they couldn't make the save feature work. Like, the thing is with TOT, I want to properly rank the game once it's fully out. But even in the very little bit I played, I already noticed 2 bugs just from the first battle. My starter started with 7 HP. I got screwed. My starter started with 7 HP and I lost my first ever battle in the TOT rewrite. And I also fell off the map, but I saved it by, I think, I was in a cutscene, I was falling off the map, but I saved it. So, yeah. So even with the save feature, there's still bugs that they gotta fix. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it once it's out. It's just... It wasn't a very good first impression. I also couldn't join the game. I was stuck on a loading screen for 5 minutes. Is TOT better than LL and PvP? No, I don't know. Their PvP has not been out. They haven't had PvP out. Doodle World has PvP, but TOT doesn't. Pulling out of the bug did happen. Yeah, it was the set. My starter started with 7 HP. On my TOT video that just came out today, legit, my starter started with 7 HP in the starting battle. And I lost because of that. I don't know. I haven't played TOT in a long time, so I don't know. I don't know how good PvP prep is. They will have a Dream Teams feature, just like LL, though. At least from what I've heard. So, if that game does have a good PvP scene, I will definitely try it out. Maybe make a few videos on it. It happened to me. I don't know if it was just a me thing, or if it is something that other people are getting as well. But it is something I've noticed. It makes Jamie's balance look like a god. The thing is, okay, for Jamie's balancing... I feel like there is a sense of direction with most of his balancing changes. It's just that there's a lot of them that you just don't agree with. Like, there's a couple of Jamie balance decisions that I don't agree with, but I can at least see the direction that he's going with. Like, they're seeing the direction that he wants to go with, and then there's just not agreeing with his opinion. Like, and I feel like that's something that's fine. Like, I feel like the problem with Jamie's balancing is that a lot of people criticizing Jamie's balancing decisions are criticizing him and not the balance change itself. And they don't explain why this balance change isn't as good or shouldn't be added in the game. Like, the thing is, think about it from Jamie's perspective. If you heard that, oh, Luminami is very powerful because of its source of pivoting, its ability to sponge hits and then pivot into offensive threats, we should remove Power Napper and give it Nightlight instead. Like, Jamie would actually be like, okay, that does make sense. I don't know if he would agree with that. I don't know if he would change that, but there would actually be a conversation there. But what a lot of people in the competitive PvP scene do is instead of talking about why the balance changes aren't that good, they just crap on Jamie himself, the person. And if you're Jamie and you see a comment saying, you suck at balancing, quit, you're not going to listen to them. Why would he ever listen to someone that comments that? You know? Not to mention that he was given death threats for the most ridiculous reason, just like the TOT devs just had, which, by the way, if you're giving death threats to someone, just leave the community. You should never be giving death threats to anyone. But yeah. So, like, that's the thing. I feel like people in the PvP community need to criticize... They need to criticize the balance change, not the person. That's what I think. What do y'all think? I want to see what y'all think. Well, that's not his fault. Speeder got the visual bug. It's the same as LL and Pokemon. Why? Oh, it's not your fault, Corey. It's other people. You're fine, Corey. It's other people, I think. Why is JT so buggy? Like, it's easy to test for some of these things. Cleone losing Adorable in the future. Should I switch my Nevermare to TOT? It depends. It depends. What does Nevermare do for the team? Is it there to soak Brawler type hits? Is it there as setup sweeper? Or, like, what is it there for? Like, because sometimes it's actually fine to use Nevermare because Nevermare has different coverage options to actually hit toxic types. Like, Nevermare actually has a move to hit Venusaur for super effectively, unlike TOT, who just gets walled by it. So, yeah. I feel like the metagame would literally crumble if LL lost Power Napper. No. No, it would not crumble. The reason why it wouldn't crumble is because there's a lot of other bulky pivoters that would be used, I feel like. There's a lot of other good pivoters in the game. People might just have to adjust. My biggest gripe was the calling of Gust on every air type. That I actually agree with. I don't know why he got rid of Gust on all the air types, but you know what? I don't know why he did that, and I don't necessarily agree with it, but again, I see why he did it. He did it so removing hazards was a lot harder, but yeah, I don't agree with that decision. But I saw what he was doing. I saw what he was doing at least. And I feel like that's something that's important with you. I always want to know I want to see what his mindset is and why he makes certain decisions. Like, I feel like that's a big reason why I want to talk with Jamie on one-on-one and ask him some questions. So I would love to see what's more in his mind when it comes to making some of those balancing decisions. Just to see what his mindset is. Because every person balancing has a different mindset when it comes to different Loomians. I just feel like that kind of stuff is interesting. At least it's interesting to me. I don't know if it's interesting for y'all, but it's interesting for me. You get to see if you're SA if I just do this. Actually, I don't think so. I don't think that does anything. Interkame, Dokomori pivot season. Yes, guess. Stuff like Morpheus and stat losing Gust is dumb. Yeah, Morpheus should have not. The thing that scares me about Gust Morpheus is that it's one of those things where one Gust and it outspeeds everything, but yeah, I think that would be fine, honestly. Yeah, I don't know why Morpheus lost Gust. I don't know why Windcheck's lost Gust either. Those Loomians should not have lost Gust. Dragodine losing Gust I think is fine. Stratosaur losing Gust, yeah, I agree with that. Actually, no. Okay. Thematically, Stratosaur losing Gust is a stupid move. PvP-wise, I don't want Stratosaur to get a speed boost after using Gust. You know what I mean? Maybe they should just make it so Gust does not increase your speed. Because if they did that, you can give Gust back to Stratosaur without it having the threat of getting a speed boost as well. So yeah. Dragodine, yeah. I was looking forward to TOT today, lol. I didn't get the chance to play with the servers went down. Yeah, the servers went down. Oh, we found SA Santa? Hey! Hey! I mean, Robust might work with an SA Santa, actually, because it has a good melee defense stat. It could be usable. I don't think it's as ideal as Nimble, but hey, you could use it. You could just use the Santa for hunting. You can use that to check abilities from roamers. I don't know if it is getting Gust again. I'm not sure. After 2026 Season 0, do you think Skellig would be higher in the tier list? Or stay the same? Bromburst is definitely going to help Skellig a little bit. I don't know how much higher it would be. I think I'd Skellig at number 9. I think Skellig would be above Typhoon. I don't know if it would be above Bahamara. We have to see it in action now. Oh, it's getting Gust back in the double season. Okay, so that's good for Morpheus. I think Morpheus would be fine with it. I just don't think Stratosaur should get it. And if Stratosaur does get Gust back, they should remove the speed increase effect of Gust. That's what I think. And just make it a hazard removal move. That's what I would do. Alright, we're at Pity. What are your thoughts on the whole Tales of Tenarios, Josh? I'm gonna see what my pity is, and then I'll talk about it. Here we go. Pity. Wish me luck. Vomit child! Bruh. Yeah, let's have 20 base power. Hey, Kilson, welcome to the stream. I think it's the first time you've been on one of my streams. Hello. Welcome to the Joshua Star 77 stream. I just got a bad pity. Actually, no, I think I've seen you a couple times on... Yeah, I've seen you in the comments sections of some of my videos. I think you were on one of my streams in the past, I think. Check for SA? No, I don't care about DSA Jimby. No way, I just typed Vomit Child before Pity. Yeah. It's definitely been a while. Yeah. I think you were on one or two of them, but I've mainly seen you in the comments on some of my videos. How you doing? You doing good, Kilson? I'm doing decent. I'm a little upset at how the community handled TOT today. Like, yeah, TOT was not handled well. It was still kind of buggy and the servers went down. But you should never be given death threats to the developers. Like, giving death threats to the developers is just horrible behavior. I will never condone to that. Really, it should be something nobody should ever do. You think I know, they are so cringe bullet. I agree. Yeah, there was death threats. The TOT dev team was given death threats. Yeah. Like, it's tough. Like, the thing is, like, okay, death threats are so tough because the reason why people do it online is because they can get away with it online. Like, there's actually a line that my dad told me about. It's called the punch in the nose principle. If you say something like that online, you can get away with it. You're behind a screen. Nobody knows your face. Nobody knows your real life. You can get away with whatever you say online. If you say that in real life in front of someone, you get punched in the face. The punched in the nose or punched in the face principle. That's basically what it is. The UI models, animations, and I really like the map. The map looks a lot better. The animations look good. I even like the I really like the presentation of introducing the starters. That was cool. I do think the UI is still worse than Loomian Legacies, but it's improved. So there's definitely a chance. I'm definitely going to be playing the game once it's out. I agree. I agree, Canoes. I 100% agree with that. Like, I don't like TOT or Lucky, but I could not imagine... Yeah, sending something like that over pixels is horrible. The anime, I couldn't tell, because the one battle I did have, I was a little flustered, because my Tornorian started with 7 HP. So I don't know if I noticed if it was faster or not. I think it felt faster. I don't really remember too well, though, because I was flustered about my Tornorian starting with 7 HP. Getting a second DSA Whipple. Good luck. They're pretty hard to get. What do you think of the battle cutscene at the very start? It looked really cool. I really like the cutscene. I really like the cutscene from introducing all the starters. I really like that cutscene. The beginning cutscene in TOT is a lot better than the beginning cutscene from LL. Like, I saw some good things from TOT today. Like, if they could just get the game back up, I want to give the game a proper chance. But I did see some red flags, too. I did see some bugs. I did see some stuff I did not want to see. So, and also the server's just not coming up. It didn't help matter. It's not a very good first... Like, okay. In some areas, it made a good first impression. In other areas, it didn't. So, I just don't know how to feel right now. Make a prediction on when you think TOT will release after this whole situation. After today, I don't think it's gonna come out. It might come out tomorrow, but if it doesn't come out tomorrow, it'll like come out next week. Because, you know, like, after the developers dealing with all the nonsense they dealt with today, they're not gonna rush it out. They can't rush it out unless it's near ready. Honestly, Loomian Legacy might become similar to that. They're changing their capturing mechanics to being more Legends Arceus, so we'll see. Wait, did I run away from an essay? Nope, it was an essay. Okay. What's the best hazards, Loomian? There's a couple very good ones. Celesting, I think, is the best one right now. There's Celesting. Gargoylem Defense if you want to strictly get hazards up. And you could even run something like Support Wheel. Funnily enough, Support Wheel's actually good. Like, honestly, Support Wheel's actually not bad at all, because it's a good Loomian at getting hazards off. And keeping hazards up, too. I honestly think Support Wheel's actually good. Like, I don't know if it's just me coping, or if it's just me glazing a set because someone else used it. It actually has popped off, and I think I've used it on all my battles today. Oh yeah, there's Barb's Valkyrie. I completely forgot about Barb's Valkyrie. Oh yeah, Imperior has the thing is Imperior has handy barbs. So you can just run Collect Plushie, lead Imperior, get barbs up, and then do whatever you want afterwards. Either get another layer up, Baffle out. I think it has Baffle. I don't know if it does. Deja Vu. I think it even has Tribute as well, so it can KO itself, and then you go to an offensive threat. I think Candy Imperior Hazard Stack lead is very good as a hyper offensive lead. Resentful is funnier with barbs. It already has enough speed. The versatility of seeing your surroundings while hunting is so good. Yeah. Not my favorite set to run on much. Yeah, I know. Support Wheel actually feels really good to use. I don't know why. And then, even though it doesn't do that much damage, Aqua Jaws just does consistent chip. There are some Loomians that can wall it, like Sponge Dokomori, but again, like, you can just switch out. You could have other stuff to deal with Doku. I did see the yellow leak earlier today. I saw the TOT Today remodel. It looks really nice. I like it. My TPs are a little bit different compared to Farl's. I think mine is less HP. I think it's only 193. I think I had some in the speed. I forgot. I had 8 in the speed to outspeed Gargoylem defenses with 8 speed TPs. And that's so I can use my barbs before they can. I was thinking about adding more to outspeed Wobblisk, but I don't think I did that. I don't think I added enough speed for Wobblisk. Do you think Burglar needs to revert it? No, we don't. I don't want Burglar back to its reverted state. Being able to steal multiple items, I think, is a little too strong. Yeah, that's the Barb's Poison Cleanup set. And then its final move I have is Aqua Jaws. That's there because it has Forge, so it can live Fire-type attacks, get a melee attack increase, and then hit the Fire types and Earth types for super effective damage. Yeah, Gargoylem attack, I think, is Sting Band. Dokomori's up there. The problem with Dokomori is that it only has Icicle Traps, and it doesn't really have any reliable ways to heal. With Munch Wheel, if hazards come off, you clean up. And I think Munch Wheel's bulk is better. But Dokomori also has a better defensive typing. Well, okay. I think its defensive typing is worse, but you can block Zip Zap. Blocking Zip Zap's a huge deal. Munch Wheel cannot block Zip Zap. Yeah, its stats are just a lot worse than even Munch Wheel's. Munch Wheel's defensive stats are better. But Dokomori has Pivot, though. So, yeah, I don't know. But Munch Wheel could get HP back if hazards are up, too. So there's that as well. I'll do another 15 minutes. I know, we need a better... I wish that... if you were in the Battle Coliseum, I wish you could pick... The problem is that Loomian Legacy's soundtrack is actually really good. But when you're playing PvP or doing trainer battles, you're stuck with the same battle theme. I wish you could adjust your battle theme when you're in the Battle Coliseum. So you could switch to some of the other Loomian Legacy bangers. Or they make more battle themes, and you could switch them up per battle. It doesn't really matter for me as much, because I can just put up random music for my videos. But it's better for... I I would rather pick some of the other Loomian Legacy songs for battles in the Battle Coliseum. Oh yeah, a mute music button would be good too, so you can actually mute the music if you don't want to have battle music. There's still so much stuff I want in LL PvP. Again, I really want to make a video on that. It's a tough video to make, but I really want to do it. Oh yeah, you're right, you could just mute it in settings, but I think it also mutes the sound too, unless you just mute the music, which I guess you could do that too. Also, this thing still has frostbite, I gotta be careful. Yeah, Gargoylem Speed is also good for hazards, too. Yeah, Gargoylem Speed is good, too. You're right, Gargoylem Speed. I'm pretty excited. Solar Starters would be cool. Yeah, the content side. Like, I really want... The thing is, I want to focus so much. I really want to make that LL video on PvP 3.0 of why it could be good for the game. There are so many roamers in a row. Jesus. I feel like I'm not excited for Route 9 update. I just want to defeat the next battle feeder and experience the next part of the major story. That's fair. I could see that too. I'm excited for Route 9, and the reason why I'm excited for Route 9 is because of the potential chance of a content creator program coming back. I want the LL content creator program back, and I want to be part of it. I don't know if I will be part of it, but it's a good chance. Yeah, I want new stuff for PvP too. Like, I want there to be extra stuff in PvP. Like, I want there to be not just rank. I want there to be like I want there to be sometimes global ladder tournaments, kind of like what Pokemon does a little bit. Those like 3 days, you do 45 battles. It's a laddering tournament. I want something like that. I want like a UU tier, NU tier, RU tier, Little Cup tier. Maybe those could be like mini seasons. Problem is it would have to track usage stats, but we need to do that anyway. We need that stuff in the game if we want to make PvP more interesting. We can't have just rank. Just having rank that lasts for 2 months long is not enough. Hope we get items that allows us to change abilities. Yeah, I think that's coming for Route 9, actually. It's either coming out for Route 9 or it's coming later. I don't know, though. Oh! Another roamer! Another Protagon. Oh, yeah, ranked isn't coming... Yeah, it isn't coming out until Route 9. I heard about that. Yo, he's not joking. So, yeah, we're not having ranked for a while, guys. So, PvP content's going to be as stale as it ever been until Route 9 comes out. Hopefully we get a Route 9 update soon. What about to starve? Yeah, we're about to starve, I agree. PvP content creators have been starving for forever now. We're stuck with fog till Route 9 is out. Will there be an item to change personality? I think that's coming out in Route 9. This game sucks? Yes, sometimes it does. I agree. I'm with you, Bullet. I don't know why they don't just have at least a mini-season for us to tide us to Route 9, but I don't know. PvP's gonna stay dry unless content creators do something about it. Like legit, I have to find a way. The only way LL PvP stays up is if I go out of my way to make it interesting. Because I don't think there's any other PvP content creators right now. There's Speeder, but a lot of his videos are just talking about how his day is, which is fine, but it doesn't really do much to move the PvP needle. And Jamie's focused on Route 9 and focused on other stuff, and he even said himself that he doesn't want to make PvP, that much PvP content until Route 9 comes out. So not even he's doing PvP videos. Unfortunately, Kilson, it's once Route 9 comes out. Jamie changed his mind about... I don't think you'll be too happy with that. I'm sorry. There's a chance Route 9 could be the new Golden Age. There is a chance it could be. It just depends how Llama Train Studios does it. That's what's going to be the thing. We would be more PvP fans if the grinding wasn't so I agree. Like, we need more PvP. I really want to make a PvP 3.0 video. It's going to take so much time, and I need to write a script for it and write my ideas down on my phone. But it needs to happen. It really does need to happen. Oh my god. I just looked at the score. The Seahawks are crushing the 49ers 41-6. Oh god. The thing is with LL, Loomian Legacy is like Terraria. It's a sleeping giant. It's the kind of game where it doesn't update at all, and then every time it updates, it blows up. Loomian, I mean, that's what Terraria was in 2020 when the 1.4 update came out. I think it had a 520,000 active players playing at the same time, which is crazy. Terraria. Which, by the way, Terraria is getting a new update. I want to finish my world before I start 1.4.5. I want to stream Terraria at some point. I think that's going to be somewhat in the middle of next week. I'll finish off that world, and that's so I could prepare for 1.4.5 Terraria. We need mega gummies as the things we could buy in events. Since I'm a guy of imagination, I already have some concept of Soulburst Desperado. I've been thinking, funnily enough, during my free time, what I've been doing is thinking about what would happen if there was like a legendary a group of 4 legendaries, and I was trying to make stats for them, kind of like of what the 4 legendary, the tablets of the Ruin legendaries from Scarlet and Violet. Those 4. I was thinking of a concept of making 4 legendary Loomians with legendary stats that are like those ruined legendaries from Scarlet and Violet. You know, Chi-Yu, Wo-Chen. There's also Ting-Lu and Chio-Pao? Forgot the last one. It's the ice guy that's a ice dark type. Him. The Treasures of Ruin. Like, something like that in LL. I was actually making stats for a couple of those. But this is just something I did off camera. Nothing's really came in fruition yet. Chio-Pao. Yeah, Chien-Pao. I can't say it. It's a weird name. Plus, I'm Joshua, so I don't say stuff correctly. So, yeah. If there's a Fire Dark type in LL, I actually want it to be more offensive. I really want an offensive Fire and Dark type. Like, I want a Chi-Yu in LL. I really want a fast, hard-hitting, ranged attacking Fire and Dark type that hits very hard. I really want a Chi-Yu. A Chi-Yu like Loomian would be so fun. That would actually be so fun. What would be some types that Fire and Dark wouldn't be able to hit? There'd be Cephalops. No, Cephalops is neutral to fire. A Fluttermane like Loomian. I don't know if I want a Fluttermane yet. Maybe later. Oh! That's my 4th one! I have 4 of these! 4 of these and none of the other reskins. Come on, LL! These LL is after me. This game hates me. Oh, let's not have Geomancy, please. Let's not have Geomancy at all. How about we don't have Geomancy? Let's not have Xerneas in the game. Let's please not have Xerneas. Let's not have Xerneas in the game. Oh my... Let's not have Xerneas. And let's not have Smeargle in the game either. Let's not have either of those. No Dark Void. No Geomancy. None of that. Just keep those moves at Pokemon and leave them there. I don't want those in my LL. Jamie? No. Let's give Teclipse Geomancy, honestly. Let's just make Teclipse the most broken Loomian on the planet and give it Geomancy. Oh god, Eclipse with Geomancy would be the most busted Loomian on the planet. Especially if Dark Surge to flinch Stuff Town and that defensive typing at the cost of its item. Oh my god. Geomancy to Eclipse would be so strong. Shell Smash would be fine. It depends on the Loomian. I want a Soul Burst Fentation, and I want its Soul move to be Shell Smash. Like, it probably wouldn't be that good, but come on, it makes so much sense. Yeah, but it could just run an But the thing is, if we're adding a 2-turn move in the game like that, Jamie will just add an item to make 2-turn moves a 1-move thing. Kind of like what Pokemon has. So yeah. Shell Smash Soul Burst Fentation would be so fun. Thing is, it wouldn't even be that powerful. It'd just be a fun little cheese option on certain teams. Oh, Fog Geomancy. Oh. Fog's getting nerfed, though. Fog's getting nerfed, so that won't have the... Oh my god, Fog Geomancy onto Eclipse. Oh my god, Fog Geomancy onto Eclipse. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That's not good. See, this is why we don't have Bullet as the balancer. Geomancy Nemesis. Oh no, 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 no. Keep Geomancy away from our demon. I don't think Jamie would ever add Geomancy. Honestly, I hope he doesn't add Geomancy. Keep Geomancy at Pokemon, and let's not bring it at LL. Wow! We got some beef! I'll leak what you just DM'd me 30 seconds ago. You said worse to Shadow Tag? I don't know about Shadow Tag. Like, Shadow Tag... If Shadow Tag was banned in singles, I would actually be fine with it. If Shadow Tag was banned in single battles, I would actually be fine with it in doubles. I would actually be fine with it in doubles. I don't know why. But I'd be fine with it in doubles. Singles, though? I don't know. Yeah, that Pokemon would have been just... Yeah, I agree. Mega Chandelier with Shadow Tag would have just been dusted. I agree. Uh-oh. I might not have enough time. Hurry! Hurry! Why do you have to use long moves? And why am I frostbite it? Corey and then Jamie confirms he made no retreat. No retreat? Would be interesting. That would be an interesting move because you wouldn't be able to switch out, but it'd make you a raid boss. Handy Swiffin when? Yeah, we don't have a handy Loomian with Swiffin, you're right. We don't have that yet. Okay, we will reach our pity, it looks like. Supreme Overlord. Ooh, that ability could be very... Oh no, we already have Supreme Overlord. We already have Supreme Overlord. We have Oblast with it. And Oblast is actually decently strong with it, too. Definitely do not need Handy Swiffin. Yeah, we don't need that right now. Maybe in the future, but not now. Alright. Here comes Pity, baby. Pity! Another Vomit Child. Legit, both of my finds on the stream were Vomit Childs. Let me guess. Roamer right after? It's the ability where if you lose a Loomian, you gain base power on your moves. So if you lose all 4 of your Loomians, you'll have a very powerful late game cleaner. But it isn't like Expert Onslaught. It's a fair version of Expert Onslaught. It's a fair and it's in ability form. I call it a fair version of Expert Onslaught, funnily enough. Smarter Nimble Soul Nectar? It depends on the set. I think if you're Magnify Lightspeed Ray, I think you want Smart. But if you're any other Soul Nectar set, Nimble's the way. Oh yeah, Whale. Yeah, Whale is the ability. I used Whale Oblast before. It's actually very good. I like it. It's pretty fun Loomian to use. Let me show you all some of the finds I've made off camera. I got this guy. Got this guy. Got 2 Gamavaris. I found another Gamavari. It's like my 4th of one of these. And I got one of these. I got a Gamma of these. And I got a Gamma Wazzle too, which is cool. Gamma Wazzle! If it works like Pokemon, then you would be able to spam it. Please bring back Prime SA Borealis. No! Let's not bring back Prime SA Borealis. How about we pass? So, I only have 6 boost tokens left. So, I will not be able to hunt that much in the event unless... I do have 570 Robux. Funnily enough, I gained 30 Robux from people buying my free Roblox chat shirt. Which is funny, because I've only made it cost 2 Robux, and I think I only get 1 of the 2. So many people have gotten my shirt. I've gained like 30 to 40 Robux from it. I should have made it cost 50 Robux. I could have made a profit on y'all. I could have profited off my audience. I could have fallen to the dark side. No, that's not the point. It's the point. The point of free Roblox chat's not the profit off y'all. It's to spread a message. That's why I made it 2 Robux. Blink twice if you got a Gleam Jimby. I blinked twice. I don't. Oh yeah, I don't have my face showing. But if I was able to show my face, I would be blinking twice. First viable Windglobe user, Corey. Do a bad essay like Helvantic and Shienta? What? Yeah, the essay on Helvantic isn't the best because the Mysteric Toxins isn't a very high impact ability. Even on Stallvantic, it isn't even that high impact because on Stallvantic, you can run Pitch Black and then run Gnarly Gash, and you have boosted Gnarly Gash, which that's a lot higher impact than sometimes getting a status condition. This is coming from someone that uses Stallvantic. Uh-oh. Well, he just missed. Gamma Jimby, ouch. That's unfortunate. Do we tell Jamie this info? Y'all can if y'all want. Y'all could tell him the info if y'all want. It's his decision if he wants it in the game or not. It really depends. For context, Joshua, me, and Corey are talking about No Retreat. I wonder if No Retreat... So, No Retreat is the move that gives you +2 stats and everything. But you're not able to switch out. Wait a minute. No Retreat? What if that was Soulburst Ventation's move? That was its soul move. And you click Erupted Shell, and it buffs all its stats by +2. But it cannot switch out. And you have to face this monstrous Soulburst Ventation, who's now a water-fire type. That would actually be kind of fire. Yes, it would suck that only Ventation, Soulburst Ventation, would have it. But that'd be so cool. Like, it wouldn't be a very good or reliable Loomian. It would be a tech. But it'd be funny. Plus, water-fire type Soulburst with Ventation would be so cool. We don't have a water-fire type yet in the game. No, I don't want Rejuvenate Ventation. No. 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 I don't want every single tank to have Rejuvenate. Oh, Gust prevents trapping? I did not know that. Oh, no, yeah, no, Strong Gust the weather. I thought you meant Gust the move. But yeah, Strong Gust prevents trapping. Wonder Guard. I don't know if I want Wonder Guard in LL. It depends on what Loomian gets Wonder Guard, honestly. That's honestly what matters. Right now, Ventation's best move's Geyser. I'll put the two together and you will see the problem with that. By the way, 34 people are still watching the stream. Thank you very much. No, let's not give Wonder Guard the Tyrannics. Let's not give Wonder Guard the Tyrannics. Let's not do that. I personally do not want to do that. No. Oh. That's actually kind of busted. Oh. Strong Gust. Oh, that's actually kind of busted. Strong Gust and no retreat. Oh, man. That's actually kind of busted. Any info about the relaunch? I don't know, actually. I mean, I guess I could try to join the game after I want to get to 1,500 peppermints first. I probably want to get my shards. I still haven't bought my shards from Milo yet. I'll do that after this, actually. I'll get my shards. Wow, that's a jump scare and a half. Terrafly getting... Honestly, Hotfoot is a bad... Maybe not a bad ability on Terrafly, but not great. Tail, the ability that makes it gain double speed while under Strong Gust, though, that can actually be very strong. For the safety of future meta, we should probably ask Jamie. Relaunch is never coming. Oh, I hope it comes. Alright. So what shards do I need? 36, 34. I think I need... I'll go for 4 energy, 1 speed. Okay. Just kind of balance out the shards a little bit. I already got the celebration disc. Energy shard 1. 32. 33. 34. 35. Then there's 35 speed. Please bring my boy Whimsicott in game. Alright. So 49, 44, 45, 42, 35, 36. Okay. So 1, 1, 1. So we want a 1. Okay, I know what to do. So 2 speed shards. 2 energy shards. Tailwind is alright in a game. Yeah, Luxor has Tailwind right now. Alright. And let me just make sure I'm doing this right. So 37, 36, 37. Yep. So 1 range attack shard will balance that out. Perfect. And I think I get a thing as well. I got a new background. You love to see it. Couldn't be me. Season of Giving. Cool. Let's get back into maze for a little bit. I'll do a couple more mazes and then I'll end the stream. I've used... The thing is, Hasten's not a bad move. The problem with Hasten in singles is that it doesn't last long enough. In doubles, it would last longer, though. In doubles, Hasten would be very powerful. In singles, it doesn't last long enough. And this is coming from someone that's used Hasten Luxor a lot. I've used Hasten Luxor a lot. I've even got it up multiple times a game. It's very hard to use because it doesn't last that long. And then you need a turn to pivot out. And then you only have 2 turns of Swiffen. The problem is that you're using tail. Yeah, that is the problem. That is true, actually. Because you're using it as your one attacking move instead of one of the 2. That is the problem with... I used it on my Swiffen plus Bane of Haste team, where I used it to have both sides of speed control, and I could pick which side of speed control I wanted. I had a lot of Loomians in the middle speed tier. I think it was Obolos with Whale. I had Mutoon. I had a couple other Loomians in the middle speed tier as well. Borak in the middle speed tier. And I could decide whether I want to throw up a Bane of Haste, or I could decide to throw up a Swiffen. I had Bane of Haste on my Infernix, which was Power Napper, and then I had Swiffen on Clutch Plushie Luxor. And I had Flash and Flee on the Luxor to pivot out if need be. It was an interesting team. It's a fun team to use, but it isn't that good. Because, again, Swiffen just doesn't last long enough, and even Bane of Haste doesn't last long enough, even with Infernix. Even with Infernix being very reliable and getting it up. It still suffers from time. Yeah, Banana split it. Yeah, you'd rather sacrifice a Loomian and get split up rather than use Swiffen for 2 turns. Because using Swiffen on Luxor is like sacrificing your entire Luxor. And you only get it for a couple turns. Yeah, Luxar would be actually alright in doubles. Because it does have Gamma Pulse. It does have Gamma Pulse. Has Swiffen. Has Flash and Flee. And then you use Dodge as your last move. Problem is that you wouldn't be able to hit plant types if you ran that. So it'd have to be Gamma Pulse, Swiffen. Dropping Flash and Flee just feels so wrong. Yeah, Bane of Haste doesn't have a real abuser it can use. That is true. Bane of Haste in singles just kind of doesn't work right now. Like, what is the best abuser for Bane of Haste? Think about it. Bane of Haste Bywarren is just not reliable. Nautilus sucks, so we don't talk about that. I mean, Ill Will Festifer can kind of do damage, but if you're using that, if you're using offensive Festifer, it's the opportunity cost of not being Regift Festifer. There's Colossotrops, which is just too weak right now, even with a Vigorous boost. Like, Oxydrake is a Bane of Haste setter, not a Bane of Haste abuser. It would only ever do enough damage if it got a combative boost, which it could, especially with Lashent and Tyrex being in the meta. It could theoretically get the combative boost, but it wouldn't be able to abuse it as well. Because if you run a lot of offense, you lose a lot of bulk on Oxydrake. Dorego can be dangerous, but if you're using Dorego in Bane of Haste, it's the opportunity cost of not being Dorgo outside of Bane of Haste. You know what I mean? So yeah. It's the opportunity cost of not being Dorgo. Oh yeah, yeah, Baffle doesn't work in doubles. On a combative or applied frustration Loomian. Ember could be. Has Yeti's Wrath. Ice. If you ran a very offensive Himber, very brawny, awakening boosted, maybe even have Braum. Does it even have Braum boost, or is it just bulk up? If it has Braum boost, then maybe. If it has just bulk up, I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. If it has just bulk up, I don't think it'd be good enough. If it's Brawn boost, maybe. That could realistically work because Yeti's Wrath, Ice Hammer, bulk up Spike Rush. Because you have Spike Rush when you're outside of Bane of Haste. If you could deal with the Luminami problem, it could work. If you can find a way to deal with the Luminami problem, that Himber set could work. Oh yeah, you could go Gloves too. Gloves could go Boom Boom as well. That's true. Gloves could work. How much would Gloves Himber actually do to Lumi? How much would it do to Lumi? I'm curious. The thing is, in that case, I think Himber could when we wanted in some situations. If you can get a layer of barbs up on Lumi, I feel like you could when we want it. It just, and it also depends on the Lumi set. If it's Restrictive Shield, I think you could actually 1v1 it. If it's armor, though, I don't think it could because of the drops you get from Yeti's Wrath. Does like 40%? Okay, so it does like 40%. This is normal, robust, restrictive armor, I believe. The thing that's funny is I actually used a very robust restrictive armor Luminami recently. And it lived 3 Mega Chomps from a Gloves Leviatros. And it clutched up because all my other Lumians got critical hitted. And I won because Luminami is just Luminami. Luminami. Luminami's so good. When isn't Luminami good? Yeah, but Tyrex has to switch into Bane of Haste. Like the thing, if Bane of Haste is up with Himber on the field, Himber has 3 turns of Yeti's Wrath, where it clicks buttons. Would Power Cuffs on Himber work? So you could switch your moves? Problem is that you lose a lot of attack, is the problem. I just hate being stuck into a move. Because I always get outplayed when I get stuck into a move. Yeah, no. One of the people I was battling today was using Gloves Lava. He's 75. Yeah, that's way too much energy. That's true. It's way too much energy. Your power cut. Yeah, that's way too much. You have to use gloves. If only we had Life Orb! Give us Life Orb already! Ah! I know, Luminami can do pretty much anything. Luminami's so powerful. There's a why did it... The thing is, when I made my top 25, my top 20 list of last year, why did I put Luminami at 15? Okay. To my defense, in the middle of 2025, that's when the Surkame hype train was going on, and people considered Surkame better. I don't know why I did not put Luminami higher, but yeah. But every other year, I still put it Luminami at 15, even though it was the best Loomian in the game. I don't know why. I was stupid. I was stupid. That's what it is. Don't worry, Route 9 will have Life Orb. I want Life Orb. I hate Power Cuffs, and I hate specialty items. I would rather lose a little bit of HP if it comes at the cost of KOing the Loomian while switching my moves. Not gonna lie, Frost used Bandit Ace with... Oh god, you're right there. Can I get back in time? No, I'm too far. I'm too far back. Yeah, that could work. You're right. I actually used that set and it did do pretty good. That Festiver could work, actually. Because it has Temper Thrash for Lumi. Oh. Yeah, that might actually be fine. That might actually work. Wait, Brute Force Zulong. Oh my god, Brute Force Zulong Life Orb. Oh my god, Life Orb Zulong would be so strong. Oh, Life Orb Zulong. Life Orb Skellic, too. Life Orb Skellic would be strong because it has Brute Force, I think. Oh, Brute Force Hunder with Life Orb. That's another thing. Yeah, Life Orb Hunder. But you lose a little bit of attack, but still, Life Orb Hunder could work. Life Orb Hunder. Life Orb Zulong. Okay, so Brute Force would not ignore recoil. So, okay, the dream of that will not happen then. Okay, good to know. I want Life Orb so bad. I want Life Orb so bad. There's just so many Loomians. I could just... Never mind. There's so many... I'm pretty bad at the mazes today. I do a lot better at the mazes off-stream. On-stream, I don't do good with them. Think of what happened to Plasmoth. It was the Luminami killer, wasn't it? No, Plasmoth is not a Luminami killer because Plasmoth's Zip Zaps don't tend to do a lot of damage. Plus, if you stay in onto Wave Wrecker, it takes a lot of damage. Plus, trapping Luminami isn't very high impact because Luminami can pivot. Even if you go into a plant type coming in, it's out of the trap. Oh, you're right. You're right, Kilson. If you ran Brute Force on Hunder, the Vice Jaws' secondary effect would be a lot worse, and you would not be able to get through melee defense boosting. So that is actually true, Kilson. So yeah, Brute Force on Hunder would not work, even with Life Orb, if the Life Orb effect did come into play. Very Brawny Plasmoth? What? Very Brawny Plasmoth? What does Very Brawny Plasmoth do? Okay, it went the other way. It's coming back that way. Oh my god. I think I might be fine, though. Let's see. I think I might be fine. I think I'll be fine, right? How is he still chasing me? Why was he still chasing me? That was sus. Bro doesn't know about Very Brawny Plasmoth. Yeah, Nidoking. Yeah, the Nidos with Brute Force, and there's also, I think there is Landorus Incarnate. They can run Life Orb with Brute Force or Sheer Force, and they would do so much damage without ever taking recoil. Landorus Therian in particular. No, it's not Therian, it's Incarnate. That thing is actually really strong. It's weird because I don't think that form's ever won a world championship, but the Therian form's won 2 of them. But yeah, in singles, Landorus I is banned from every metagame. Yeah. In singles, the other Landorus form is the strongest. Yeah, Feraligatr gets it too, you're right. Quite a few Pokemon that get Sheer Force. Sheer Force is a pretty good ability. Let's see if I can get to the end. I haven't reached the end of the maze in... There it is! We reached the end. But yeah. Anyways, I'm going to go head out. I'm exhausted. But yeah, I'm actually going to head out myself as well. I think we had a pretty good stream. Hopefully... Let me just check one more thing before we... No, I'll check later. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this Loomian Legacy stream. Pretty fun stream. Probably my most popular stream I've ever done. So thank y'all for watching the stream. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this stream. I'm going to be doing a Terraria stream later in the week. Or next week. So be ready for that. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And I will see y'all all later. Bye-bye!